live. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Respect the Craft. This is episode number 182, and I'm joined once again. He is one of the members of the legendary SAT. We got Theo, Joel, Maximo in the building. And then for the first time, finally, we made it happen. We got Skillz the Great in the building. What's going
What
on,
it
brother?
do?
Good
What it
evening,
What's
do?
up?
gentlemen.
What's up? What's up, Ray? How's everything, man? Thank you for having us, bro.
Oh, always,
Yeah,
especially for
definitely.
I gotta get the familia back on here. But no, thank you guys for coming on. But
It's
now,
gonna.
Skills, now that we
Thank you for
finally
having
got you
us.
on here, I gotta ask you the
What's
question. The
going on?
Theos have already answered it, so I gotta get you to answer it though. You heard the name of the podcast. It's called Respect the Craft. So when you hear that term though, the craft, what does that mean to you?
Giving it 100, never stopping, keep improving, keep evolving. That's what I see what the craft is.
That's
Gotcha.
nice.
Gotcha. That works. That works. No, especially for you. I know you have you have many hats. Not only are you in the wrestling business, but you got a lot of things going on. So I can imagine for you, the craft is there's many things you consider your craft. So
Facts.
that's the best thing. That's the best thing. But no, again, we're back here because we got a lot to talk about now, guys. We got to talk about wrestling is finally coming home. Again, everyone will be like, wait, but wrestling is now it's been in Jersey. It's been the whole time. How is it coming home now? It's no secret. When you think New York City wrestling, you think the Maximos, you think the SAT, and
That's right.
finally wrestling is coming to NYC on December 2nd. So let's touch on that. How did this finally come to be? How are we going home, yo? How's this how did this finally
So,
happen?
so this been in the plans for about a year now, but we're working on our promoter's license. So, now we have it. So we're gonna be able to run at home. The reason why we keep saying coming home is because we are from New York. So, and we're bringing our company here for the first time. I used to run other companies here in New York on the Fighting Spirit Wrestling and Ludus, and I used to do very well. I started a lot of the trends that's happening all over the Indies now. So with companies and all that. So with wrestling is now it's so much different, man. It's like getting with Skillz and my brothers and doing what we're doing now is just it's really on another level.
No, definitely so. Definitely so. For you, Skills, how's it been getting to now? Again, it started out as the joining the SAT, getting to be a part of that, but now getting to be a part of what is now a blooming
Hi, no
company.
problem. Yeah, I'm
How's that
actually
been for
still
you?
here right now.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the end of part of
Oh,
that.
no problem, bro.
You said a
So
blooming
so
company?
yeah.
Yes.
So from starting out again, joining with the Maximos, getting to be a part of the business that way, getting to see that side, but now getting to be part of again, being a part of the ownership as well of a blooming company like this. How has that been for you?
It's exciting. It, it's like running it with the SAT, with the Maximals. They put a card from beginning to end, like a masterpiece, man. It's like the craft, man. It's like a piece of art. So,
Gotcha.
like, yeah, if you go watch it from beginning to end, we're telling a story from the beginning to end of that show. And I don't know, man. I'm excited every time, man. I get the goosebumps every time. It's not something that I'm already just comfortable. Oh, we're doing this. No, every time it's like it's this excitement I have
Yeah,
when running
Gotcha.
these shows.
Gotcha. Oh, definitely. Again, getting to be a part of them. It's been a ride to get to see just where it goes, seeing the fans' reactions, seeing how they're gravitating toward it. It's not a you want to come to one just to see how it goes. It's like can't wait for the next one. Where is this gonna go? Where is this gonna happen next? Just seeing.
That's
So
exactly what it's about.
yeah,
that's
And in
exactly
the
what we're
last
trying to
one,
do.
yeah, exactly. The last one we just introduced the invitational titles. So now we have an invitational title. We have the tag team, and we have our heavyweight championship.
there you go. In a short
So
amount of time, getting to get
exactly to
right
get
out
to
the
the
door
point.
with it. Like you're getting every championship out there. Which let's talk about that. Let's talk about the champion crown, the invitational champion, the very first being none other than that Pharaoh face.
Well,
Face is in it. So
it was our all-out war, man. When until you people see the match, it was an incredible match. All four competitors, like you have uh from McCoy, who's
Griffin McCoy. Hmm.
a top guy. He really is a top guy. So is
Definitely
Face.
is.
So is up and coming Nikolai
Adrian
White.
Santos,
Yeah, and
Nikolai White and Adrian Santos.
Adrian Santos is making waves though, man. He's changing it up, and I like where he's going with this. You know, however it is he feels about it, but I like where he's going. It's a little edgy. It's a little bit out of the line what he's about to do, but it's what we do.
Hey, I can't say I'm not a fan because it's a fellow Equa. As much as I'm also Puerto Rican, I
Yo,
can't support.
wait till you see what he did in this last event. It's like amazing. It's a different person.
Got you. Hey, again, I guess it needs to be done, and especially that unfortunately he didn't come away with the victory. I can imagine that's only going to lead to even more of an anger for Adrian there. So,
yeah, man. So the last few shows have been a ride. Last event Brainbuster was probably one of the best events I ever been a part of. It was smooth. It was nice. Every match was hot. There was the storylines are all starting to kick in. So there's a lot going on at Win right now. Talking about that shit that happened to me, Skillz and PJ Savage. We're gonna address that December 2nd.
Got you. No, I can imagine that. It's. I saw earlier the end decided to say they're going to be watching. Just so they know, again, this stream, we got good connection here. We got everything where you can't hack in. So, good luck trying. That's all I'm going to say. Good luck trying to hack in because my firewall is a little better than other podcasts.
There you go, baby.
So let's talk about this though. Let's talk about again because right out the gate though, Face isn't getting a night off in New York. He's getting the capo himself. He's facing absolute Chris Cage, and let's talk about that. How did this match come together here? How's the capo the first one out the gate for Face?
Well, Cage, because of the weather, couldn't get to the last show.
Got you.
So Brando Lee ended up wrestling Michael Mistretta, which is another incredible talent. Brando Lee has a thing where he feels like Chris Cage is afraid of him, and he's old school, and Brando Lee's new school, and they're on that shit right now. But Chris Cage was on the run for a title shot, so we decided to put him in front of Face to see how that goes.
Got you. No, I'm definitely looking forward to see
the
that.
Champ, the champ, the Firo Face.
Got you. No, and again, I'm looking forward to see how this is gonna go because Cage definitely.
I'm excited. I think that Face is definitely gonna give the company a different edge. He's been getting titles everywhere he goes. He fights for his like I never met a wrestler like him. He's so educated and he's so determined and he's so like he's wrestling. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of guys that walk around with wrestling on the shoulders he does, and it's gonna be a problem trying to take that title away from him.
Yeah, and I just want you to know something about the Invitational title. The Invitational title is like our equivalent of like the baddest man on the planet. So just know that anybody that comes in to fight for that title, it's a bad mofo.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah,
so I like it. So especially
regular.
with a name like that, the Invitational, it's just saying it. It's step up. You think you can take this step up, which I like. It's that workhorse championship right there.
So it's
and
a big target.
Definitely, it's gonna be hard to want to take that title away from him.
It's a big target on his back. It's a big target on his back. I'm excited about Win, man. I'm excited about our tag team division. I feel like I know that we have the best tag team in the independent circuit. Hands down, we have the best tag team in the country now. Our division is sick. We have Miracle Generation. We have Wasted Youth, Audacity, the SAT, the new Backsies, the Slime Balls, our tag team champs, CMD.
I was about to say you have new tag team champions.
Those two men are bad in the ring, bro. They're really awesome. So our tag team division is like just getting warm, man. It's just hot. It's so crazy. You know why? Because the Backsies went through 7 other teams to become tag champs, and on their first defense, they lose the titles. It's insane. That goes to show you that the scramble tag team match that we invented in Ring of Honor back in 1999, 2000, early 2000s, sorry, early 2000s, we invented the scramble tag team match because Ring of Honor had a lot of tag teams. So we decided to pitch the idea on, hey, we should have 4 tag teams at once. It's all right. I was in charge of a lot of those matches, so I know what went down and how to run a match like that and how dangerous it is and how how do you say, it's like competing in the highest level every second when you have
so unpredictable.
4 great tag teams in one match. It's really unpredictable. So the tag team belts not right now is like anyone, actually any of those tag teams could win. So you gotta be alive.
It's one of those where, again, seeing a match like that, again, back in the day, just seeing that, it was the insanity. Again, you guys were masters of that. You guys had that craft there. You guys knew how to work around a scramble match like that. With teams nowadays, I hope they're doing their research. CMD, they have Deshaun Pratt in there, who's no.
He's a student of the game. He knows exactly who we are, what we do. No. We've been in multiple matches against him, and that's a very smart man. He knows how to maneuver himself in scramble matches. Yeah.
So he definitely he went in there with that advantage. He knew that. He knew that in there.
Yeah, and that match was insane. That was nonstop action.
Well, CMD is gonna put their titles on the line this show, and it's definitely, we can't announce the teams yet because some of them got to be locked in, but it's gonna be a scramble tag team match for the title. So
here we go again.
Get ready.
So I'll say this, I guess. So definitely for anyone that's holding those titles, just get ready for unpredictability.
I'm telling you, if you love tag team wrestling, come to the show, sit down, and watch this magic that's about to happen, and wins scramble tag team matches. It's like none other. I'm telling you, it's all action packed at 100 at all times. It's freaking amazing.
There you go. No, and that's what you love to hear. And you can imagine, again, a company like this, wrestling is now where, again, some of the masterminds behind it are one of the greatest tag teams out there. How can tag team wrestling not live at one? It makes sense. It only it's the only thing that would
our tag team division is hot, man, and of course it's gonna be like that because of us. Yeah.
So
and we're actually watching the match, so they're on go.
Yeah,
I can imagine. I would also say I can imagine you guys are watching for 2 reasons. One, especially as promoters, as heads there, you guys want to see how everything is going. But I can also imagine the Theos are watching because once Theo Joel's ready to be able to just walk back in there and take what should just be around the maximum waist anyway.
Oh man, I'm clear to train now. My God, I've been training little by little. You know what I mean? I can't wait to get back in there. I'm gonna whoop some ass, Skillz. Oh my God, I'm gonna take some heads off. All that fear that went through my head, and like the reality of like shit, I can't move my neck, I can't move left or right. It set in for a minute where I felt like that was it. I even had that talk with Skillz. It was like, yo, if this was it, man, I had mad fun. I'm not quite done though. You know what I mean? Not quite done. There's a lot of fuck yous. There's a lot of fuck yous to AEW that I want to say. There's a lot of shit that has to be said and shown.
And get done.
We back, bro. We back. I feel like refreshed. We came back, right? Probably the greatest independent tag team comebacks in the world. It was me and my brothers, and now it feels like a restart. So right now, man, this time around it's gonna be insane. Skillz is in shape. Me and my brothers are getting in shape. It's gonna be crazy, bro.
No, definitely. I can't wait to see that again. Getting to the first show, getting to call you guys back in there, it was insane. Getting to see that and just see the reaction, because it's like you guys never left. That was been that whole time. It just felt like you guys had never left, because especially we've said it, we could beat it with a drum. The fact that the style you see today was something you guys made years ago. Legit, we look at it. It was the year I was born. You guys were creating that style.
Yeah, sure.
So it's like these years later, you guys are coming in, and it's like you can't outdo what we made. So
those corny ass tactics out here, they know that shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's like some of the moves that we do now, like the commentators be like, "Oh my God, I've never seen that in my life." That's just like 18 years old. It's just like 18 years old, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh no, man. That's why I loved it.
I'm excited about it, man. This time around, we're gonna do a little more of getting loose with our lips and take it how it is, and we're gonna we're gonna speak the truth on how we feel for real, for real. And we're gonna try to drive all those fans towards our shows because we want to show what we created and what we have given to the wrestling business. I want the fans nowadays to really see what we about and what we could do. You know what I mean? Not being in the ring, but actually running a professional wrestling event.
Got you. Oh, definitely. And again, it's one of those where, hey, why not? At this point, you guys have already just done everything you could imagine in this business. Why not finally just say, hey, this is what we're actually thinking? At this point, you know how the saying goes. It's expect the unexpected when the SAT are in the building. So
yeah, somebody said Flash and Kylan be dominating the Northeast scene. 1,000%, bro. Those are my sons. No. They are what are they called? The
sons of a generation, right?
Yeah, and we're the father of the style today. So those are all my kids, man.
definitely so. But let's go into another match. That's gonna be they definitely do. They make it without even having to say it at times too. It's just you see it in how they work in that ring, how they move. Again, a lot of that influence is there. Let's go to this one because I want to talk about just it's technically be almost a part 2 here because you get to see AJ Savage
this match
versus Hamlet again.
This match has been everybody who's talking to me about the show is talking about this match. So there's going to be a nice crowd looking after this Hamlet versus Savage match. I can't wait to tell you the truth. Hamlet is one of those characters that
he's unpredictable.
It's out of a box character. It's out of this world character. He's a total superstar, and so is Savage. So this is what we're trying to create. You know, you come to our events, you feel like that because what we have in our roster is just superstars.
Oh, definitely. And again, with Hamlet, calling his match, it was so unpredictable. Like, what is he doing? Like, it almost like I got in a trance when I'm calling the match. I'm like, what's happening? Like, I'm behind the booth, and I'm like, what's going on? Why do I want to dance now?
There's a couple of characters in the company now that I feel like are those like they'll never come around again, you know, in years. Hamlet is one of those guys. It's like I never seen somebody so unpredictable, like you said, so delusional, so happy, so evil, so everything at once, and he knows how to carry it out. You know what I mean? So is Joey Conway, our champion. I never met or seen anybody like him. You know, he started to call himself the best in the world. I believe it. He's holding the title. He is the best in the world in my eyes. You know what I mean? He went through 10 other wrestlers from all different styles.
9.
That title. So, and you know who I
again,
like?
after winning
you know
that,
who I like, Ray? I'm sorry. You know who I really liked? That I'm glad that he's part of us. I maybe not like him personally, but Steve Pena decided that I think that Pena is a total superstar too. And I'm very happy that I'm very happy that he's trying to make a name for himself in our company, and I'm pretty sure he's going to do great. I mean, you've seen him yourself. He's a total superstar, and but I'm telling you this now, Pena. Next time, my boy PJ or me or Skillz or any of my brothers, you're gonna regret working for us. Yeah.
Well then, got you. But no, again, I'm glad that you're seeing it in Pena though, because I've seen it personally. I've gotten to see his work. I've had the convo with him. There's definitely something there. He has that edge that you don't see a lot of nowadays. He has something there that's like, there's a reason they call him the finisher for a reason. When he comes, he does that. He's looking to with those strikes, with those combinations. He's a total package right there.
Yeah, he is.
He's definitely a top tier guy.
No. He is. So there you go, Ray. You see, you look around our locker room and you see that. You see Pena and Conway and Hamlet. You see Chris Cage. You see the SAT. You see the Miracle Ones. Wasted Youth. CMD.
Like White.
New backsies. Johnny Cashmere. Oh my God, I'm so happy that he's a part of us. Like I'm talking about, man. This list is sick.
Face.
We're talking about Face. Yeah, Face. Jacko. Chavo Guerrero Jr. Danny Limelight. I'm talking about
Lindsay Dorado.
I was gonna say you can't. We're gonna talk about what he's been doing in a little bit, but it's insane to see just the who's who in that roster, and then you look at it, and again, it's a perfect just combination of so many eras into one, so many insane mindsets when it comes to be a part of that locker room. Man, that first show, again, to be there for you guys, again, to just pick brains and just listen. That was my biggest thing of just closing this up and listening, getting to hear so much amazing knowledge when you go into that locker room. It's one where, again, you want to be there. You want to be a part of Win just to see why this is truly, it's the winning company here. It's the winner circle for real.
We're all winning here, baby.
That's the best thing.
And we were missing you. We were missing you.
We were missing you, bro. This
is why I said it's coming. Everything's coming home. So December 2nd, it's time.
You're right. There's a lot of fucking time makes everything happen in a better way. You know what I mean?
So I can't wait to finally come home. I can't wait to finally come home to Win here. But hey, there we go. We got Jumbo Ref in the building. But I'm starting to hear though. Again, you mentioned Pena, Skillz mentioned Nikolai a few times. I feel like it might be time to mention a little exclusive here on the podcast. What do you guys think?
Shit, yeah, let's do an exclusive, bro.
I've been given the okay to announce on December 2nd. It will be two insane competitors going at it. Nikolai White versus Steve Pena will happen at New York Wins. And
that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, man. I'm excited, man. I'm telling you, Nikolai White is climbing up the ranks quick, and but he has his handful right now, man. This man Pena is a dangerous man.
Well done. I can't wait because that is two guys I've gotten to see just what they can do in there. What, again, opportunities like this, what it means to them, and to see them both in a stage like this. Again, in New York, when you think about, I even mentioned this earlier when we talked about Win coming to New York, the venue it's in. When you think about the Elks Lodge, how many years ago when it was you guys killing it in the building next door? For people that don't know, the original Elks Lodge is now what the building is next door. But still, when you think about the Elks, what that means for wrestling history,
so for me, it's big because I grew up on ECW. So when they used to come to Queens, New York, Chris Devine, I don't know, you know who he is. He's a tremendous athlete. He came up with us. You hear?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Pause. Yeah, pause. You moving? Skillz, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
It's nephew over there.
Yeah.
He got kicked us his own show. That's what we do,
we
bro.
took it over.
That's what we do, son. I was about to talk about the Elks Lodge, bro. The Elks Lodge is this shit. Are we the host now? Yo, what up, everybody, son? The SAT takeover.
Get some history. Get some history on the Elks Lounge.
I guess that's what happens when you talk about the Elks. They kicked me off my own show. They kicked me off.
Nothing to do with the firewall.
I don't know what's happening here. I'm losing connection. Wait, I can't even click on anything right now.
Shit.
You know
So that
something
kinda
I didn't even
explains,
say
I guess, why I
nothing.
got
'Cause,
kicked out.
look, again, my brothers are in the room. Skillz again, and those creepy ass videos. I don't know why. Again, if I was them and I was watching that and I was watching me and my brother kicking ass and doing Spanish flies, I'll be nervous. You know what I mean? They don't seem nervous. They think that that this is a game or something. I don't know, Skillz.
Yeah, there's a different SAT with Skillz the Great as well. They haven't seen that yet, so I don't know.
Well, then December 2nd, you guys will hear the reply. But I apologize. I don't know what happened there. It kicked me out of my own room. It's again, my apologies to both of
I
you.
thought you said you had good connection.
My firewall is the best
What
out
happened
there.
with your
I don't
firewall? Jesus Christ, these guys
uh,
insane.
I don't know. I guess Stackpole has some good hackers. I don't know what's happening, but we'll keep going here. Let's talk about this because you mentioned him earlier. Let's talk about the heavyweight champion himself. Joey Conway will be in action, and
Hell
he's going
yeah.
head to head with none other than Lindsay Dorado. What just insanity right there when it comes to
Our
just
champion's in trouble.
oof. It,
This is
again,
this is
it's
to me this is Conway's biggest challenge, biggest match. The reason I say this is because Lince Dorado is one, if not the top high flyer in the business. Like there's nothing he can't do. And I know Joe Conway had wrestled Fatu, he had Brian Johnson, 10 other men with all different styles, but not a Lince Dorado. You know what I mean? This guy's a veteran in the business, been all around the world. So this is
Made it
Conway's biggest
to
challenge. Yeah.
top company.
Yeah, so if Conway was to take that finisher that Lince does off the top rope, and Lince becomes a new wrestling is now world heavyweight champion, it'll put us in and it'll put us in a good light regardless. So this match is an all out match. It's win or lose.
oh wait, so
You
this
know what I
is the
mean?
title match though. Is this going to
This
be
is
This is
for
this
this is a title
is.
shot.
ooh,
This is a title match.
ooh, well then. I, again, Joey, this is what's showing though. If you are a champion at Win, you can't get comfortable because at all times you never know what's about to step in there. You never know who's gonna come through. Again,
Exactly.
that
We're gonna bring you the
Rolodex,
best of the best.
that Rolodex to the SAT and Skillz is very long, so you never know
Yeah.
who could
Well,
walk through those doors at Win.
yeah, and going down the outside, like you were saying earlier, you asked me before you got cut up by the end, um, how does that feel in the outside, Queens, New York? When I grew up watching ECW. I went to the ECW school. That's where we came from, and I got to go to a couple of L-Slot shows for ECW with my trainer Mickey Whitbrag and my brothers in Red, and Amazing Red that is, and be a part of the show at one point. So um, that building meant everything to us. Like out of the hood, freedom. We here. That's what it meant. So when fast forward, we made a name for ourselves without being in ECW, wrestling in the Osage. Opponents like the Briscoes. I wrestled the Backseat Boys in there. I wrestled FBI. I wrestled the Baldies. Man, I wrestled so many names in there that made us who we are, man. It's just incredible. The His Squad, the DRS. If you don't know who the Dirty Rocks Conjures were, man, we had wars in the Osage. So going next door to the new Osage, bringing wrestling is now there. I want to just bring
New history.
memories to the fans, yeah. So fans could get out there and always think about what happened on December 2nd.
No, yeah, I can't wait. Again, that history when you think about just again the wars you guys had at the Elks. Again, growing up watching all this, it's insane to get to be a part of this. And again, just that new era bringing in a taste of that old era, though. You get to have that mix. You get to have all that and see that the legacy is still thriving at Wrestling Is Now.
Hell
So that's the
yeah.
best thing. So I can't wait. I can't wait. So, but also again, I want to talk about that because we talked about him earlier. I do want to talk about just the insanity of just again, you guys are there. You think about Win, you think of the SAT, you think of Skillz, but then also having the new backseats and having Johnny Cashmere be a part of that. For you guys, how's that been? Because the
It's an
thing in
honor to have Johnny
2023,
Cashmere in the
You know
promotion.
what's funny
like,
that I was at the show. It was what was it? It was what kind of show it was? It was a pro show, and we wrestled. What's their names? Beef and Joe. I
oh,
can't believe I forgot. Savages. the
Yeah, the
Iron
Iron
Savages.
Savages. Yeah,
We
yeah.
wrestled
They
the
used to
Iron
be there.
Savages, and that's when Johnny came to see a lot of people there. He came to see Donnie. He came to see us, and he met the new backstage. That's when they met. And fast forward, man, look at them now. I'm excited for that. Like the new backseats, keeping the legacy alive and having Johnny Cashmere, guy that wheel, man, that's just amazing, bro.
No, yeah. To be able to have that again, when you see a lot of teams, you see the, oh yeah, we want to pay tribute to this. You get the, oh yeah, this is cool to see that, but to see that the Graysons took this and became just something even more insane, and then having Johnny Cashmere there to not only give that stamp, but to continue that legacy alive, to see
So
how
dope.
they move, to see what they've become. That to
So
think,
dope.
just it's again the memories live on there. Thinking about what Johnny and Trent Acid were doing back in the day, to see what they're doing now, the new backseats, it's insanity. So
It is.
Yeah, no, and and they be having the same moves, and they
yeah,
be putting on the yellow. I mean, not the yellow, the silver pants. Like I'll be marking out.
yeah. To see them, and again, when I saw getting to call the dream sequence was insane to see, and hitting it with again that passion there. They have truly. It's I
They
definitely want
get
to.
and then the music coming out with the same. Yo, when Tommy comes out, he looks just like Trent, and
It's
JP looks like a young Johnny. It's insane, bro. It's just so crazy. And then having Johnny just walk out through those curtains and being blessed to have him
And how
here
great condition is
in this
Johnny? How great of
generation
a
of
shape is
wrestling. Yeah,
Johnny? That
yeah,
dude is
yeah,
chiseled up.
the
yeah.
fact
I'm
that
telling you,
Johnny is also still wrestling. It's
that's
like, and
that.
it's like
This
he
is
never missed a beat.
this is the point that
Yeah.
I'm saying, right? That guy, him and Trent Acid opened many doors for me and Jose. They took us under the wing when they didn't have to. They took us from CZW all around cross and MCW, you name it. Those guys were getting us booked against them because they felt like there was another tag team. It was us, Backseats, Briscoes, and the SAT. We call they used to call us
The
the
Holy
trifecta of
Trinity.
tag team, the holy trinity of tag team wrestling. So having him being there and being with us is a blessing, man. Like look how many of our brothers passed. Having Johnny Cashmere still walk out the curtains and blessing us with his presence, bro, it means a lot to us. Johnny Cashmere. Yeah.
Definitely, and again, like I said, the mind just getting to hear Johnny at the first show, getting to hear just him breaking down things, hearing all this, it's an honor. So I can't wait. Again, December 2nd can't come fast enough.
Yeah,
So
man.
December 2nd
So
can't come
crazy.
fast
So
enough.
crazy, man. Yo, let's talk before we even leave here. We gotta talk
Yep, yep.
about something very big.
Ooh.
So Mike the Truth Jackson is coming to Wrestling Is Now. This is the man who put CM Punk on his ass. This is the man who destroyed CM Punk's UFC career. And he got in trouble for it because he had a lip on him, which I don't understand because every wrestler and every UFC fighter now they like to cut promos on everyone. So he says he has a lot to say. He said he wants to jump into Punk's world and take over. That's what he said. He said it's a lot he has to say and a lot he has in his chest. So he's gonna be talking about WWE, Punk, UFC. You gotta be there, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh
It's
my
gonna
god!
be
So
crazy.
so so we're not only again him joining the wrestling world here, but you're giving him a live mic on December 2nd.
Yeah, he's coming in and he wants to address a few people. I don't know who he's gonna jump in the ring with or what's gonna happen, but it's lined up. It's lined up.
Well, then again, this is why you guys, anyone listening, if you haven't already, make sure you're getting those tickets now. If you haven't already as well, use this QR code. We're going to pop it up there. Scan that right there. Get your tickets. Make sure you're in the building December 2nd. Wrestling is Now is coming home to NYC. Ticket
Hell
link will
yeah.
also be in the description down below. If you guys haven't already, make sure you're following Wrestling is Now on all social medias. Follow them there on Instagram. Follow them on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, at Wrestling Is Now with 2 W's there. Make sure, again, you are subscribe to the new YouTube channel as well, because already the bangers of matches that are on there.
Yeah,
That
We're
man.
that
about to drop
first,
the last pay-per-view on it, so stay tuned to
hey,
that.
there you go. Again, this is why you got to be staying up to date with all things Wrestling Is Now. already on that channel. I saw the triple threat tag from the first shows up there. That match was again. You got to see Skillz taking that insane dive in that one. So you guys don't want to miss. This is why you got to be.
He hates Matt Saxon. Matt Saxon is a piece of trash. You know that.
I don't know.
Mike Rivera is a piece of trash.
I definitely got to get my hands on him.
And when Skillz gets his hands on him, he's gonna make him pay for all the shit he talks. He talks so much shit. This guy, so much shit.
He seems like a cool dude. I don't know. Maybe we gotta have him on here. Maybe I gotta sit down and have a conversation. He's gonna have his
handfuls. He got his handful. He's with CMD that night. He's also with Lisa Dorado. So let's see what happens.
This is true. Again, CMD's growing. We saw already. That's why they're the new tag team champions. They got Matt Rivera in there. They got Lindsay Dorado. They now have Valentina with them. It just the family keeps growing. CMD is becoming insane.
They got Valentina. Valentina made her debut with Win on Brainbuster. I think they're growing and it's looking vicious. They're the champs, man. They're holding shit down. Those are the guys to be.
Definitely so. Definitely.
They have those beautiful tag team belts.
Yeah, right now, me and my brothers are not focused on gold or competing for any titles right now. Our main focus is what just happened to us and getting the company to where it needs to be. Once the company is where it needs to be, and we decide to go run for these titles, you wrestlers better run, bro. Y'all better run, man. I'll tell you, I'm eager. I can't sleep.
You gotta leave my tag team division alone.
I think that's the first one.
I'm up in there. We do got
best of the best, right?
Hell yeah, man.
And you can't call yourself a tag team champion and not want to defend against the SAT. How can you call yourself the tag team and not want to face the SAT?
That's like FTR. FTR, you know, when we bumped into them at big time wrestling.
Big time wrestling.
We bumped into each other, amazing people in real life. The best tag team in the world, they call themselves, right? I'll never call them the best tag team in the world until they have pinned me and my brother. You know, I know they had 2 bangers with the Briscoe brothers, but we had like 19 bangers with the Briscoe brothers. So it doesn't compare. You know what I mean? When FTR was dreaming about being single wrestlers, we were already tagging around the world. So there's no comparing. I know y'all been on TV and you guys have multiple titles put on your shoulders, but you know what, man? You never been in a real tag team match until you had faced us. And that's a challenge, yo. Tell Uncle Tony to give you a shot at us.
They've been ducking.
Again, I hope they're listening. We're gonna make sure we're gonna clip it again because we did it the first time. You saw they see it, but they don't want to. They maybe don't get that permission.
Dax ain't no bitch, bro. Dax has replied on Twitter when it was Twitter before X. You know, what is it gonna be next? WZ. Anyways, he replies. He doesn't care. Like if he has to reply to someone, he doesn't like act fake or where you going? Yeah. So he doesn't act fake or he doesn't take away from he's not shy on anything he does. So I hope he does see it and he goes talks to this little man and tells him that to put some real money behind a tag team match and get us up in there against them. And I don't mean in AEW. I don't get 2 shits like here, come here, let's go.
There you go. Again, that's a match that needs to happen. And again, it has to happen here because, again, where true tag team wrestling is living. But before I do let you guys go, Skillz, I got to ask you one more question, though. Because now, again, you don't get to be here and leave too quick. I got to ask you, for you, Skillz, what is the end goal?
What is the end goal?
Yep.
To be number 1.
There you go.
That's it.
It's as easy as that.
It's plain and simple.
There you go.
Who's the Anthony Gamble?
Oh, Anthony Gamble's another one. He's someone you guys got to get your eyes on, especially
I know Anthony. I like Anthony. Anthony's cool.
He's good people. He's good people. Again, he's another one. He's a heavy hitter. He's another one of those that he's gonna. He's not even at his right there yet. But when he gets, it's over for anyone. But
all right.
Deals, again, I thank you so much
for
joining us.
Let's go, bro.
We on the road to New York wins. You guys don't want to miss it because There's so many more announcements to come. This is why you guys have to be following. Make sure you already got your tickets. Subscribe to the YouTube, all that good stuff, and be there on December 2nd when Wrestling Is Now returns home. And as
Let's
always,
go.
guys, don't forget to be wise, be genuine, be real, be better people, respect the craft, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Expect the
Peace.
unexpected.
Peace.
There you go.
Cabrón.